Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Psychic Medium Ray, and I'm very excited today. It is Leo season. We are getting into Leo season, and so I'm going to be doing a reading on the Leos out there. All of my Leos, welcome to Leo season, and we're going to do a reading. I'm going to do a reading here, giving you the tea, what to expect over this new birth cycle for all of you, and happy birthday to all of my Leos out there, first and foremost. So I hope that you enjoy this. I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite as well as my intuition. I'm going to be using Cal Gray's Angel Oracle, the Angel Guide Oracle. Love that deck. And I'm also going to be using the Lover's Guide, the Lover's Oracle. So we have a variety of information that's coming through. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. Spirit, please tell me what needs to be said. What do my Leos out there need to know? Hope all of you are doing good. I am glad to be back making some videos. And I want to thank everybody who took part of my sale that I had recently. It was a Black Friday in July. So I am working on those readings. And also will be on the Grace Grella show Thursday. So if you haven't caught me on that, or if you haven't been on my Instagram, follow me at Psychic Medium Ray on Instagram so that you can be up to date with the things that are coming up. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start pulling some cards. So the first card that I have here is the Ten of Wands, which tells me it feels like, even though it's your season, this is your birth year, you know, your birthday season for my Leos, you feel like you've been carrying too much weight. Some of you have been literally in your mind stressed out about finances, stressed out about relationships, or the lack of is what I keep hearing, and from Spirit, the lack of things, the lack of things in your life, the lack of resources, perhaps the lack of having someone to be there and maybe, you know, tell you everything's going to be okay. Because think about it, Leos, you are one of the most caring and giving, and probably also you typically, you know, you try to show up in you're the grander, you know, like the grandiose, you know, you try to appear as very grandiose. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, and show out, you know, at the end of the day. And there's some confusion going on somewhere in your life for my Leos, because I did get the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of decisions to be made, but something keeps holding you back. There is some procrastination. You need to let that go. You heard me. Ray said you need to let that go, because I don't know, I just feel like there is some procrastination. There's something that you're holding on to, and it's not healthy. You need to let go of the fear. A lot of you are holding on to fear. With the Three of Pentacles, I kind of feel like, again, you are acting almost as the teacher, as the guide. There is a teamwork somewhere around your finances. There may be a situation where you're having to share that with other people, or your money is evenly distributed to other people. It's like your money comes in and it goes out to other people. But I also feel like there's something here about you being a leader and stepping up to this new cycle. So the next 12 months from this reading, for Leos, I think it's very, very important for you to own your position. If you are an owner of a company, if you are a manager, a leader, or you're in a top position, head cashier, own that. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't run away from it. Don't hide from it. Because this year I have, look, I'm going to show you one of the cards that I got, the Ace of Pentacles. You have money coming in. Like, there is going to be some better blessings around your financial area. But again, this is all going to require you to partner, network, not being afraid to work with other people, not being afraid to step up and be a leader, not being afraid to speak your mind above all. You know, if you want something, you're going to have to fight for it in so many ways. Even if you think that you shouldn't have to do that, you know, you can't keep thinking in the terms of the past. You're not that person anymore. You're different. You've evolved over the years if you're a Leo. Got the Seven of Swords. So there is a person in your life, and Spirit is saying, if it's you, just to be very mindful of your communication. Don't try to lie to anyone. Don't try to be dishonest. Try to keep yourself in a very integral point, and be very honest with everything that you're doing, because I feel like there's a tendency here to maybe fall into that deception, or somebody could be very deceptive with you, and we just need you to keep your eyes and ears awake and alert if it is that situation. But if it's the other way, like I said, if it's you wanting to kind of say some white lies or, you know, bend the truth a little bit, stray away from that. Be very, very honest. You're going to still continue to go through a period of the Hermit card. So a lot of you are choosing willingly, if you are single, to stay single. A lot of you are willing to be apart from other people. You don't like to be in large crowds, even though you love attention at times. You don't want to be around a lot of people. I feel like you're going through some kind of depression. Some of you that are out there, again, this may not pertain to every single Leo. You may be going through a depressive cycle where there are some ups and downs even throughout the rest of this 12-month cycle, you know, until your next Leo season, basically. With the Nine of Cups, I see you still kind of holding on to the things that you have, being very happy. So a lot of you throughout this last year, I feel like you maybe bought a house. Some of you may have taken a point to change your living situation, maybe rent at a new location. Some of you may have taken the leap to buy your new sports car or your new, I don't know, condominium, or whatever it is. But I see that. I also get the Two of Pentacles. So there's some juggling here with decisions. Again, around financial decisions. Your finances tend to stress you out a lot over the next cycle. And I feel like a lot of people that are Leos out there tuning in, even if you have Leo somewhere in your chart, this has been something that has legit kind of made you, I'm sorry, give me 1 second here, that has kind of made you a little bit of afraid in some way, right? I just get that. And then we have here the World. So you have completed a cycle. A lot of you have completed a cycle. I feel like, again, you are just in a new space, in a new place in your mind and your heart. And then we have here the the Six of Pentacles. So you're going to be receiving some blessings as well. This may not be financially, somebody blessing you, but maybe like a compliment or somebody doing something nice for you. Accept it when it happens, because I feel like you are well deserving of this. Ten of Pentacles tells me again that there is money coming in. There is some blessings. Remember at the very beginning of this reading, I got the Ace of Pentacles, but now I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles. So family makes you happy too. The Five of Pentacles tells me is that this new season, there is more of a fierce Leo coming out. And I feel like you're going to find that you have no worries confronting people and telling them exactly how it is and what is on your mind. So there is a potential for conflict with other people. It's not so much that you are inciting this or that you're asking for this, but drama follows you this next cycle of Leo season. The Chariot card tells me you're moving ahead and everything. So you're overcoming your fears this next season. You are trying to do more. The thing here that I feel like if you are waiting for somebody to come out to you first, that, maybe you're single, you have. So as I was saying, the video cut off and I apologize for that. If you're a Leo and you have been maybe holding back on love that you have for someone and waiting for them to come out, maybe you're single and again, you're interested in someone, but you're scared of confessing that love, I suggest, because what I see here is that you have a potential to be even more heartbroken, that this person will move on. I do not feel like anybody is going to wait for you. They're not going to be there. If anything, happens, it happens. And it's almost like Spirit is saying and speaking that you need to make a decision. You need to be the brave Leo that you are and come out, and confess or say what you want. Because again, look, I got the Three of Swords and I got the Five of Cups. So you have a potential here to feel very like you're losing the battle. You're losing something. There's some type of major disappointment that comes up this next season around love for you, and I feel like if you do want it, you're going to have to fight for it, which is very evident with the Seven of Wands. You're going to have to really fight for it, the Ace of Swords. And for most of you, for many of you Leos, you will go after what you want. I feel like you're going to overcome the fears. You are going to be very confident. But for some of you, it's almost, the situation seems rather bleak for this Leo season if you're not willing to take that step. Now I'm going to use the Kyle Gray, the Angel Oracle deck, and we're going to see what kind of cards come up. So let me just shuffle these. I love the artwork on the back, and the illustrations are beautiful. So I'm just shuffling, and then we're going to get to it. So let's see what comes up. All right, so the first card that I'm getting from this for you guys, messages, is a transformation. This next Leo season, all of you are going through a light activated transformation of your higher self. You're becoming unshackled and free of fear, free of maybe self-limiting doubts, and you're becoming very vocal and very much a beautiful, you're becoming what you're meant to be. So don't think about it too much, okay? Then we have here self-acceptance. Some of you don't feel confident. You don't accept yourself. You don't see yourself the way that others see you. We never see ourselves the way that other people see us, but someone sees your beauty and they see your, you know, your abilities to shine, and all of your you know, your beautiful, your physicality, your exterior and your interior. There are people that want to love you, but you need to let yourself be loved. Mother, God, Mother, Father, God. So I think something comes up as well around your parents, if you have your parents still alive. If they're in spirit, there may be some messages that come up around there, but this is all about like creation. Those of you that are parents, you know, that you've created children, and you brought children, or you brought life into this world. I think that you step into that role in some way. Then we have here the holy love. So there is a love out there that is holy, that is meant to be divinely orchestrated, even if it doesn't make sense to you now, wherever you're at. Spirit wants you to hold on to that because it will make sense later. And then we have expect miracles. So even if you're struggling financially or you're struggling somewhere, Spirit is saying that there is a potential for this to all get better and to improve. And then finally we have trust the universe. Trust the universe. A lot of you, that's the main problem right now that you're having. You don't trust. You don't trust enough. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust like the universe blessing you. And those doubts that you have, even if you don't think that they manifest, they are manifesting, and they're limiting your blessings. And instead of accelerating them, you're pushing them further and further back. So like the money problems that you may be having, whether you know, this is personal or it's business oriented, all of these things are kind of being fed by your fears, and they're developing and growing. So you need to kind of like truly drop the card here. Okay, let's see. Let me shuffle. See what messages come out for you from the Lover's Oracle. Especially if you have a question about your love life or a partner or potentially somebody that you're interested in. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what comes out around there. So I have the first card here. It says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. Again, not overthinking. This is the back side of the card. So beautiful. It's like the tree of life, as you can see. But that's the message for you guys. And then let's get another card. Let's get another card. It says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So there is somebody out there that completes you. Somebody, look, that completes you. Even though it's a male and female, it doesn't have to be. For those of you that are same-sex oriented or LGBTQ, again, this could be somebody else that just exhibits the traits of a divine masculine and divine feminine. And it could be the same sex. It's what I got. Then let's see what the last card would be. Oh, I'm actually going to pull two more cards. So the next one I got is New Beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Wow. And it is the Holy Spirit, or the bird, right, that is coming through. And finally, we have this card here. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and to spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So remember to love yourself and give to yourself. The less that you're focused on love, the less that you're focused on what you lack, I think that's the message for all of my Leos out there. That's going to accelerate your blessings, and love is probably staring you right in front of your nose. It could be somebody that you already know. It could be somebody entirely new. But I feel like a lot of you out there already know who this person is, or you may know of someone that you care about, have feelings for, but something holds you back, and you need to kind of conquer that in order to have your happiness in this lifetime, and happiness this next Leo season. So I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank all of my Leos, and again, many blessings and love and light. All right, bye guys.